Hello, dorks. How's it going? It's me, it's Unshattered. It's time for Dwarf Fortress. And I can see I have successfully neutered Nightbot. So I just turned off the emote spam protection, so just, I don't know if Twitch has any of their own filters on there too, but Nightbot should leave you alone now. So that's nice. How's it going? It's Monday. It's sure is Monday, isn't it? I'm just gonna hop into here. One thing that I couldn't help but notice when I opened up the game is where we left off with. Because look, we're being attacked by dwarves. I have not figured anything else out about this situation. I'm still confused. But I was taking a look at our assaulters, our attackers here. And they have wonderful names. Here's Horror Thunder, Malign Virgin, Hatred Strife, Dreadweld, Willful Menace, Drip Evil, Monster Ring, Vice Smoothness, Were Hatred, Dreadweld, Hatred Strife, Nail Dooms. Mr. Nail Dooms is here to nail our dooms. So first thing we're gonna have to deal with is some dwarves. Yeah, I know. I don't see them as being part of a civilization. And I also checked our world map situation. We can see all the civilizations that we have a relationship with, and there's us, basically. We're at peace with Becker Ring is the name of the dip ceiling. That's dip ceiling is our civilization, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, dip ceiling is our civilization. So yes. So there isn't another dwarven civilization in this screen that we are like at war with or something. I'm pretty sure the dwarves that are coming to assault us are just a band of dwarves. They're just like a bandit clan. Yeah, chaos dwarves. Raiders is probably more accurate, but we can call them chaos dwarves. I think that's what's going on. It's not like we're at war with another dwarven civilization. These are just some ornery dwarves coming to assault us. So that's cool. I have a work residential most this week. 4 hour, 7 a.m. train ride. Oh, yuck. I don't like that. I hope that's okay. I hope you have things to keep you busy on 4 hour train ride. Anyway, the other thing to note is that I did come in here and I played around a little bit with our minecart situation. And this will come into play after we deal with the dwarves. But I am going to go ahead and try to expand this minecart track. So instead of it being a single track up and down, I'm going to make it a loop. And I think we have enough room here to do that. You can kind of see what I'm doing. There will be some recarving of the tracks in here and refinagling. And we're going to do some readjustments down here as well. But we'll keep fiddling with that. Yeah, try not to get your switch stolen again. That would be good. Yeah, a vile force of darkness. So we're gonna have to be careful here. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything from last time. We're probably gonna have like a caravan show up like any minute now. Early summer. I forget what civilizations show up in which season. But I think either humans or dwarves are summer. I think. I can't remember. Either way. Was there... Yeah, and you still want a lead bed. That's... Our mayor's gonna be unhappy with us. That's fine. I'm gonna turn on our civilian alert so that no one comes out here during our fun dwarf siege situation. Yeah, and just making sure all of our important places are inside of our whatchamahoosit, our this oh here. And this looks, oh yep, like that. And that's all fine, yeah. I do want to fiddle more with our oh, but yeah, we'll have to add like all of this. I do want to fiddle more with our cave situation so that we can catch us a web slinger. That'd be a cool thing to do. There's some work we're gonna have to do before we get there, I think. It's all just, yeah, whatever. And then I know yeah, there's like a couple of silly, and that keeps going down, but no one needs to go down there, so whatever. Your cats catch and eat flies. Not successfully, I guess I'd say. Jezebel will take an interest to like spiders and stuff. Or like if there's a fly up on the wall, she'll be enthralled by it, but she doesn't really go after it. And doesn't usually eat them either. It's usually like bat. Oh, it's dead? Okay, the human can deal with it now. Okay. So we have, what is that? Lizard remains? Oh, here's you. Here's our wall patrol person. And we don't have someone here right now. I'm going to take our melee squad and tell them to station in our courtyard in case they decide they want to climb walls or in case they get through. I'm curious to see if they're going to try to go in through our front entrance here. Maybe we should try to use our ballistas. What if we say prepare to fire? What if we do that? And make sure our trade entrance... Okay, so that's all sealed up. You think some people will die here? Us or them? Are you... How many of our dwarves do you think we're going to lose here? I think we're going to do okay. Of course, I don't even know that this is all of them. If there's more than this, we'll be in maybe a little bit of trouble, but most of their stuff is like copper. We have like some iron chest plates and then a lot of copper and leather, and we have a lot of steel stuff. So I think things could be worse. I'm also gonna say I'm gonna tell the ranged folks to defend. Soldiers will patrol and attack any hostile creatures. So I think we want to defend both of the gatehouse levels with both of our rangers. So they'll come in here and they'll come in here. But I think someone running around the outside will kind of just disrupt them? I don't know. I kind of want them to stick together. Maybe. I don't know. 1 dead, 2 wounded on our side, 3 dead, 2 wounded, the rest flee. I think we're gonna have to kill more of them before they flee, if I'm being honest. Usually have to kill by 90% of something, but to actually break a siege. Unless they get like really discouraged from traps and stuff. Or you could even like close all your doors and they leave eventually, but it's like seasons for them to actually get bored. So I think we're gonna have to deal with the bulk of these. And I am curious to see if more pop onto the map here. No? Okay, if that's all of them and they're not climbing, we're just gonna come around. There's our cat. This is just a nice little band of dwarves. And is our raven Marksdorf and a thief. Okay. Sounds like, or looks like a Marksdorf just attacked a thief, so that's always nice. You're here to defend. Very nice. Oh, are they climbing? Are they trying to climb? Or no, did our person go down there? No. What are they... What are they trying to do here? Okay. Well, they're gonna come into our little trap area, so that's good. Let's go ahead and... I'm gonna pull some of these. Yeah, let's pull like this one. Actually, like this. Let's pull this. Maybe we'll have enough time for that to actually happen. And we have our melee squad up here. The battle music. This isn't battle music. Okay, so they're filtering in. And look, oh, we're shooting at them. We're shooting at them from inside our thing. That's very nice. Hopefully that goes well. Our people are healthy. Injured. Healthy. Seriously injured. Okay, I'm liking that so far. I'm also going to tell these to just fire at will. I don't know that we have anyone actually, do I have to actually tell them to do the siege? Because it is a labor. I assume it's an everybody does this kind of a situation by default, so we'll see if someone shows up. You also made it across my weapon traps, and that's disappointing. Did you not get hit at all? Okay. What? You are... Monster Wing. Snowdub. We had a whatchamacallit, a forgotten beast called Snowdub in the last fortress. I remember that name. One of these, oh, Bow Dwarf. So this, did you just not get hit at all by traps? That's sad. Okay, but you're gonna get in here and then just get annihilated, hopefully. Cool. Cool. One at a time, that'd be great. And yeah, okay, cool. Oh, the corner. I totally forgot about the corner. That's hilarious. I'm gonna have to fix that. You're injured. You're injured. This one's dead, right? Did we take any damage there? Stressed. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm curious if they got hit by the traps. Who's you? Damsto? Here. Silverbolt. 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 Bronze bolt. Silverbolt. No, you just didn't get hit by anything. Maybe they're just going... Maybe they're just avoiding? No, how would they avoid it? How are they not getting blown up by those traps? That's a good question. They're also not getting hit by our cages, so they're just trap avoid, which is cool. Okay. Well, we're definitely peppering them with with bolts. That, at the very least, is working. Yeah, look at this. Just pew pew. And they're shooting in at us too, but I think... I don't know if we have some sort of... Oh, you're injured now. Okay. I don't know how the advantage works. If you're inside fortifications and they're not, there's not really... There's no facing to the fortification. And you're... Yeah. I wanna pull this lever. We haven't pulled this one before. Now's a good time for that, because that'll kind of close off our fortification area here. Someone just went down in there. Where'd they go? They're hiding out in our trade depot, and now we have one in a cage. We have a dwarf cage. And you're just literally standing on this trap? That's real cool. Okay, and we rose our stuff. But now there's no one in there. Fine. Look, I pulled the lever. Hooray. We could say, instead of defending this bottom one, we could say just defend the upper one. They should have not quite line of sight on them. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus the, what, 3 that are down here? We could trap them. Let's split them up. Let's close this one. Fewer numbers is good, just in general. And yeah, why are you allowed to just hang out on the weapon traps? I don't like that. Maybe they're just too smart. But why do they know where our traps are? Like if they were goblins, I would understand. Okay. Do I just open the door and let them come to me? In theory, our dwarves here will be able to shoot down into the courtyard. We have all our melee doors here. You're all good at stuff, right? Legendary fighter. Legendary fighter. Wow. Wow. I didn't realize our guards were that good. Okay, let's just fight them. Bring it on. Are they trying to leave? No, they're just kind of milling about. Okay, so that one got closed. So now there's a couple trapped down here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then now these guys are gonna come into the courtyard. Welcome to Faceearths. Dead. Welcome to Faceearths. Okay, let's open this one and take care of the other 3. Steel armor and legendary fighters. Good stuff. And not being severely outnumbered. That was... Jeez, and 2 of our people entered a martial trance. Should have done more recon before this attack, right? They knew where the traps were. They just didn't know that we were good at swinging axes too. They should have figured it out. Let's see. Oh, our 1-woman army. Yes, you. What'd you do? You dodged some things. You axed the Marksdwarf in the head with her named axe, I believe that is. Bruising the skin through a copper helm. Very cool. Axe the Marksdwarf in the arm, tearing apart the muscle. Just breaking armor. Many nerves have been severed. Yeah, see? Jumps away from the flying silver bolt. A tendon in the upper spine has been bruised. Force twist the neck. Axe the Marksdwarf in the right foot. Yeah. Look at that. Did we take any hits? Is anyone injured? Stressed? Healthy? 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 And then we have another soldier somewhere. Maybe. Should be 5. Someone's just off duty. Yeah, that wasn't even our full strength. And the siege is cleared. Or do we still have these 3? Yes. Let's say you... I'm just gonna tell them to station down here, and they'll come down here. And they'll fight when they meet. The thing's open, so yeah. So you can see the siege is broken. When we're being sieged, there's a sign up here in the corner that says siege. So the fact that that button isn't there anymore means they are no longer sieging. These dwarves are going to try to leave, probably. And I'm not going to let them. Yep. Yep. That all of them? Who's... Oh, store item and bin. Are they finally... Load ballista. Did they actually do it? If they've... Oh, here. Ballista arrowhead. Yeah. Right there. It's in midair. Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll just turn those back to not in use. I do want to kill someone with a ballista someday. But, dwarf siege done. That was that. Hope you weren't worried. I wasn't worried. I am confused about these traps. Obviously, we need to move this gate because it's not doing anything. Yeah, we'll move it one tile over. But I mean, they were able to get through all of our traps, and it didn't matter. We were able to just shoot arrows and swing axes, and then they died. So perfect. I'm gonna call that A+ perfection. Defending the fortress. Human caravan has arrived. You just missed some action. Mayor has imposed a ban on exports of chains. That's fine. I am gonna enlarge in this stockpile just because we have so much junk now. I don't want to make it too big. We'll just do that. And we'll get some of their, like, look, there's a whole quiver of 30 silver bolts. Thank you. I'll put that to use. The rest of their armor isn't too impressive. There's a lot of copper stuff and iron stuff in there, but I mean, at the very least we can melt down their copper gear and turn it into bolts or something. Oh yeah, and there's corpses in here too now. Yeah, okay. Everyone's gonna be busy with all that. But let's go ahead and secure our trade depot. We can open this gate. And then we can trade. Because I think we have a bunch of stuff at this point. Finished goods. Does this have a thing in it? No, it's just huge. Look at this bin. What the hell? That's one bin. There's so much stuff in that one bin. Okay, we're good. There's a theory that Biden is a clone because he doesn't have an earlobe anymore? What? It's as well organized as any other bin. It has trade goods. Oh, they're all still stationed. You can all go back to normal operations. We're all good now, thank you. Go get yourself a beer. You did good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not all the same stuff, but it's all trade goods. Amulets, earrings, rings, scepters. It's all the same stuff to me. At this point, at least. I don't even know if the humans have anything we care about. You get a reindeer. Yay. Copper, silver short sword. You don't have anything I care about, do you? A single goat horn ring. Any books? in stream chat? What do you mean? Sorry for doubting your bin. I mean, that's kind of a new development. It's taken them this long to actually put their bins together like the way they should be. I don't care about any of this stuff, humans. You have a stream chat channel. Oh, yes, yes. I'm not usually paying too close attention to Discord during a stream. I guess I should be if I have a chat there. Oh. Earlobes, really? Earlobes are weird. They can just be weird. Yeah, I don't care about any of this, humans. What if we just... Here, I can do this. I'm gonna... Not the 6,000, but the other one. The 1,000? Let's just... I can't offer as gift? Really? Is it way too much? If I take... Why can't I? Why can't I? You don't want my gifts? Over there. Okay. Let's just do... No. That. There we go. Offer. Do not tempt me. My beast of burden cannot possibly haul such a load. Okay. Then I'll take your single platinum bar. I wish I could take so much but my animals. But it says you can... It says you can. Those don't weigh anything. Okay. I'm sorry that you didn't bring anything I want and that you can't take away the things. About... I'll take your cages. You can use cages. But I guess now it's a trade, now that we're actually taking stuff. So, there. Okay. Good enough. At least the humans are friendlier than the dwarves, right? Humans have been pretty consistent. They don't always have good stuff to trade, but they're at least here to trade. Okay. Well, we've dealt with some stuff. Yeah, cool. Cool. And then they'll... There's only so much stuff for us to grab in here now. So I'm gonna grab the cage. And platinum bar. Sure. Dukas has been re-elected. You're coming to gather plants? Okay, whatever. Let's flip our gates real quick again before I forget about them. So that our traders can leave when they want to. And, in theory, they have dug some new stuff. So I got dug. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now to fiddle with minecart tracks again. I'm gonna try to go like... down like this. I don't know. I'm gonna be smoothing over some things to undo other things, but that's how that works. Okay. And then on this side, it's going to come down this. No. I want to smooth here, and probably here too. And then we're gonna end up with, it's basically just gonna be 2 tracks running parallel to each other. Alright, I can just do that, and then like this. Oh, I need to put a floor there. I was not able to figure out, like I did a little bit of research about constructing ramps for tracks and that being weird. I didn't quite figure it out. This actually, I want to see underneath there. Okay, this all looks fine. So then this is gonna come down like that, and then this does like that. That's funny. Okay. We're also gonna have to get fancy with rollers and power and such, but we built some more windmills last time, so we should have the power. Do you just... I'm done carving my tracks. Time to get naked. Okay, and then this... What, can I not... I can't carve onto the... Oh, because I have to build the tracks there? Is that what's going on? Do this at least. And we're gonna go like this. And then... Don't. Hello, creature. Oh, what was that sound? Elkbird is fighting. That's all cave stuff. That's fine. Elkbirds are getting annihilated downstairs. Stukos has slipped into depression because I can't give him a lead bed. Okay, that's all fine. Yeah, pond grabber caught in a web. That's fine. Enjoy. I think that's what I'm doing. Cool. Now we can do like that. And then like this. And then this one comes down. We're gonna have to do stuff here too. This one is gonna come like this. I wanna... get rid of most of this. Doesn't look too bad. That looks kind of coherent. Okay, so then if I build a track, do I have to go like this? I think that'll work. Oh, hey, Char. How it's going good. We just got attacked by some dwarves for some reason, and we just annihilated them. Here's our surface area. Oh, what happened here? Did you... Both a dag nest. I'm assuming that's one of our attackers. They must have climbed up and gotten into our weapon traps here. So that... Yeah, I don't have a recent combat log, so clearly that happened a little before. But yeah, a band of a roving band of dwarves decided to come and attack us, and we just annihilated them, so that's cool. Especially because we've been working on our, like, the defenses and our like, here's our whole fort. We have a super small map. This is the smallest map that the game will let you build on, or embark to, and it just turned the whole thing into my fortress, basically. We have our windmills for our power, we have a nice little brook that freezes for 3/4 of the year, we have a nice wall with a dwarf patrolling around the outside at all times, we have a gatehouse with ballistas and fortifications and everything. It's going great. This fortress is going, like, this is one of my better fortresses, just across the board. Everything's going very well. The current project is minecarts. I do have it locked down. And yeah, and I don't say that lightly, because things are very frequently not locked down in this game. Oh, that's interesting. The constructed ones look different. I think that will work. Oh yeah, she's finally settled in her thing again. But yeah, so I'm working on carving mine tracks to ferry trash from our kitchen down to a pit down here. Ultimately, the minecarts will lead down here and then automatically dump trash down this pit. Because if you follow this pit all the way down, like seriously all the way down, it's magma. So I'm setting up our incinerator here. All of our trash is going to be automatically dumped into this pool via minecart, and we're gonna deal with all our trash. That's kind of the task at the moment. Another thing that I want to work on today is I want to capture a forgotten beast so that we can force it to make silk for us, because that's a thing you can do in this game. I think that'll work. And then I just want to come like this. I think this is all... yeah. Perfect. Make what? Salt? I'm trying to remember what I said that that's a response to. Oh, silk. I'm going to trap the Forgotten Beasts. I believe Cave 2 has... is it still down here? There's one dead Forgotten Beast. Hopefully that's not the one I was gonna catch. Oh, here you are. Yeah. Why can't I here? Yeah, Abaku, the Molten. This is... where are you? Yeah, beware its webs. So it's down here, destroying whatever wild creatures are in the cave. You can see there's some crundles running around. Yeah, it's just gonna annihilate them. I want to capture this beast and put it in a little... find some way to safely store the beast and encourage it to spit the webs in such a way that I can harvest the webs and turn that into silk for clothing. That's a long-term goal with this guy. And yeah, that's real cool. I've never actually succeeded in that before, so cross your fingers. We tried it. There was a previous web-slinging Forgotten Beast that I did attempt to capture, and it didn't work. It managed to get through my traps and get into the fortress, so I had to put it down. Luckily, no one died, which is a miracle all its own, but I didn't capture it, is the upshot. So I want to try again with this one. Jeez. It's gonna be a nightmare though. Look at all those dead crundles. How many kills do you have? Already killed 2 other forgotten beasts and coming up on 50 things. Yeah. Yeah. In this, if the memory serves, this one in particular, it's made of lavender jade. Which I think is terrifying. Things made of rock are no bueno. Behemoth, the salt grinding for a forgotten beast. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Oh. This is all that remains. Okay. So that all got done. There's our track stop. So I'm gonna... I want to make this loop such that it's gonna come in from here. This way. And then dump. And then come back like that. No. Yeah, like this part's a little off. So we need to move those rollers. Realistically, the rollers can go like right here, and then we can power it from here. I think that's all we need to do. I'm also gonna close this, I'm gonna close the hatch on our trash chute, just so no one wants to fall in, because there would be no getting out of that. That would just be a fried dwarf. Okay, I'm gonna smooth that. I'm gonna build a gear assembly here. And then I'm going to rebuild our axle like that. And then we'll build rollers here. And there's going to be some trial and error for how much roller, how fast roller, where roller. If roller? Yeah, oh, there's gonna be some trial and error here, but I think we can get this track going at least. There. That looks like a coherent track at least. Because then if we come back up here, this is extraneous. Hi, creature. Goodbye, creature. And I believe this is connected under here. Must be. Yeah, okay. And there's a track stop under here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I want to test this with a guided push instead of just pushing it down the pit and killing a cat like we did last time. I will pull this. We'll open the hatch again. Then I'm going to come into our hauling menu. And I'll re-add our departure condition. So we're going to guide. Which way? I think this is the down. I want to make sure. No, this is the. Yeah, this is the down. The other one's the up. So, departure condition is to guide west when full. Guide west immediately when full of any items. I think that's what I want. So then we should see some people loading it up from our little refuse pile here. Eventually, if they're on top of things. Of course, people are going to use our ramps for walking. Gonna have to try to close things off so they don't do that. I want them to go by all the waterfalls. Is there not? There's a bunch of garbage in there. Oh, here we go. Maybe. No, it's still at 15. Is it... Are we successfully linked? Yeah, it's this one, right? 49? Yeah. Okay. What's the holdup? They were doing so well before. Come on. This says guide south immediately when empty. That's correct, I believe. I didn't screw anything up here, did I? Can't tell if I've done something wrong or if they're just being slackers. I could just do desired items. Stukos is throwing a tantrum. Our mayor is throwing a tantrum. It's the same Stukos? Actually, it might be a different Stukos. Yeah, Nukamegeth versus... Yeah, okay. So we have two Stukoses. Why are you tantruming? Self-pity after being unable to practice a martial art for too long. Well, are you good at anything? No. Lonely. Okay. Well, Stukos here, well, is already done with his tantrum. We have a pretty happy fortress. Faceearths as Dwarf Fortress right there. I know, right? I did not have the heart to change it. That's the randomly generated. You want to know what's even better about the name Faceearths? Is look at our embark. It's completely flat Earth. This is the face of the Earth. There's serendipity to this game quite often. Also, hi. Yeah, Stukos is throwing a tantrum, that's fine. Did you actually do anything? We've had weirdly little to do for our sheriff, which is interesting. How much time do you spend looking for a perfectly flat embark? 0. It kind of just happened that way. I was looking specifically for... Yeah, that Forgotten Beast is just going nuts down there. I was looking for, you know, the usual metals, flux, not an aquifer, because we were dealing with an aquifer in our previous fortress quite a bit. Location, I wanted to be near our other fortress. We're up here, and our previous fortress that we were streaming on is down here. This is Elder Ring, which I also did not do on purpose. That's a very fortunate name. But that is still our capital, I believe. I think so. I think it is. But then these are all goblins, and these are the goblins that were harassing our capital. So I wanted to be kind of in the same area. So we're in the neighborhood, but we're a little jaunt away. You know, I was looking for those kinds of things. Or I was looking for we're in Untamed Wilds, but it's not an evil biome. Things like that. And then when we got here, it just so happened Faceearths is a very flat place, and you just kind of go with it. Harassing, you mean supplying the fortress with free gear? The fish people in the last fortress, there was a lot. There was a lot. They supplied us with a lot of spears. It's true. I ended up melting a bunch of their stuff too. They gave us a lot of, I want to say that we got a lot of silver from our fish people corpses. But it was not worth it. They were harassing us quite a bit. The entire length of that fortress. Why? Should I just remake the route? I'm tempted to just reform the whole route and see if that helps us here. So stop number 1 is right here. And then stop number 2 is down here. And then this links... I mean, I link it to this one, but I don't know that that's even necessary. It's not technically dumping into that stockpile. Oh, did it? Oh, they took the minecart away. Okay, fine. And this links... So we're loading in from this stockpile. And then I won't bother with these secondaries, but we're going to guide east immediately when full of desired items. And from the pit, we're going to guide south immediately when I'm empty of desired items. Okay. And then do I have to assign a minecart? Yes. It's fine. It's still full somewhere. Okay. We'll see if that helps them. I know there's still a whole lot of garbage in our butcher here. Yeah, we have so many llamas. On purpose, but we do have to deal with them. Okay. And there's a bunch of stuff in there. So now can they figure it out from here? There's all sorts of stuff, other stuff going on. I didn't really set the material, did I? The items desired. Oh! In theory, they can just take stuff from the stockpile and put it in. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. That's all that we needed. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on this minecart. An exceptional chestnut minecart. So I want to see that our track, works under dwarf guidance before I start adding power to the situation. Because we have already killed a cat. I would like to be able to, seal this off and not allow creatures in there, but I don't know how doable that is. It's harder to make doors that are closed to critters than in the previous version. You can fit a lot of junk in a minecart, holy cow. not many other jobs be going on right now, is there? I don't think there is. Look how happy we are. My waterfall situation is going very nicely. It's all nice and muddy, but that's fine. Anyway, how are people? How's your Monday? Is this a child playing in the garbage? It sure is. Oh, you're storing. You were playing for a second. Our hatch got opened, right? Yes. This is the same track stop as before, so it's not gonna do anything different. And this is all... Okay, so we have not connected our power quite yet. So that won't work. That won't work quite yet. 38 power, we have that much extra, I believe. Yeah, we're fine. For once, we're fine. Can I make this bigger? Where's all my dwarves? What are you all doing? Drinking, sleeping, crafting. Look at all these no-job people. Ponder diseases. Wonder we're reading while we have all these people in our library? Wow. I want to turn all these are all spaces for guild halls. I want to actually do those. Make all the guilds that we haven't been requested yet. All our churches. Meditate on mountains. Pray to Asmol. I also want to smooth everything. How have we done books? I have 14, I think that's where we were at last time. Okay, well it's gonna take them a second to actually do all the trash. Oh, there isn't that much trash. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that. Let's do this then. Let's go in here and we'll say at least 50%. Then someone should come by and give it a push. Yeah. 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 We just took out the trash. Realistically, this, like... even under, like, constant power like that, that is still way better than individually grabbing all the items by, like, a huge degree. Like, we just saved so much dwarf power over trying to empty our butcher shop into the incinerator manually. But I do still want to get this into a power situation. Oh, reindeer bull is starving. Okay. We got a creature at some point, I guess. Puppy puppy. Oh, yeah, we have a dwarf in a cage. Oh, that's right, we bought a reindeer. Because we can. Okay. So test number 1, success. We've taken out the garbage. Hopefully now they can just kind of maintain that. Moral is depressed, but that's because moral is not okay. Plump helmet men are dying. Shearing animal. Can cancel, but that's fine. That's all fine. Everything's fine. Everything's weirdly fine. So this is going to be empty. Actually, it's slowly getting loaded again because we just killed a donkey. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Do they even have to put it into the stockpile, or are they just putting it straight into... Hey, we're saving. It'd be cool if they could just put it straight from the workshop into the minecart, not have to put it, just drop it on the ground for a second. I'm also gonna have to be careful. The minecart itself accepts all refuse and corpses at the moment. So I do want to make sure that we aren't throwing away the things that we want to keep a hold of. I'm keeping a hold of skulls and stuff. Curious, we already done with everything? Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna come in here. Actually, let's do... okay, so I don't want to toss skulls or bones, or the wool of llamas, and alpacas. I don't think I have any sheep, but we don't want to throw that away either. And then I don't want to toss... Well, I do kind of want to toss dwarf corpses. Just not our dwarf corpses. We'll do them... We'll just be careful with them. Humans. I don't think we've made any elf friends yet. But at any rate... Bury the dwarves that attacked us. Can I even? I don't know that I can put them in, I don't know that non-citizens can go in tombs. Like, just in general. Like, we have empty tombs here. I can say whether or not... Oh, I see. I could say whether or not pets can be buried there. That's about it. Oh, no, this is... Is this our dwarf corpse stockpile? Yeah, this was for... They're probably here. Did you bury the cat we ran over? No. I sure didn't. I haven't been turning on the pet thing. Maybe I should. Maybe that'll keep people happier. Yeah. There are some pets to bury. Sigyn the cavey sow. Oh geez, and Uvash is throwing another tantrum. This is gonna fill them all up. I have to dig more. No, that's not too bad. The cat has a charity now. The Captain Sass Scratcher charity fund. Okay. I want... I want to push this cart and see what happens. Let's just do guide west, but I want to push off west immediately always. Okay. So it has been pushed. It made it that far. I'm just gonna go frame by frame because it's probably gonna go pretty fast here. And it just... Yeah, I think it just derailed there. No? It just dumped all its junk. Well, that's the thing. Oh, there it derailed. Oh, it jumped the track. Oh dear. See, that's what we have to... That's what we're looking out for. And then there it derailed. Okay. Okay. Understood. Let's come back in here and we'll... do that so that nothing happens in the meantime. Of course, now there's a bunch of garbage on the mine tracks. Luckily, it's not too much. But we need to add some track stops to control our speed there, is what I'm guessing. And I still don't really understand how that works. Let's go to track stop. Track stop doesn't have its own thing. Or on track stops. The thing that I will need to know, it's not going to tell me. Because when we come in here and build a track stop. I can't tell. Is this like full braking or is this like no braking? That's the thing. That's the question I have. I'm gonna say we'll put in a track stop here right after it comes down that ramp. It won't be dumping. Set the friction and yeah. Let's do a middle thing. That'll be good, right? And probably need to do the same after each ramp bit here. Over here. This one's huge. Oop. Okay. And maybe? Is that going to help us? Should I put one here? I mean, it made it that far. I also don't know if the weight of what's in it dictates how fast it gains speed. I don't think it does. I'm gonna do this anyway, just for the sake of completeness. And we'll wait for those to get built. And then we'll give it another push and see what happens. What are you all doing? Socializing? There's a bunch of instruments in here, right? A bunch of mugs. There's some instruments in here. I don't have a devoted music person. Do I? No, I do not. Who wants to perform? Moral! You're a singer! That's what you should be doing. Trapper? Siege operator? Keyboardist? Well, we'll stick with the one for now. Moral, is that's who I did, right? Yeah, Moral. He's our grumpy person. Moral's our tantrumer. You're in depression, but I've told you to sing. Does that not fix everything? I wonder if that'll actually help him out. If he values family, equality, IDK. And you're just standing here in the food stockpile anyway. Okay, so that one got made. That one got made. This one got made. Outpost liaison has arrived. Cool. This one got made. This one has been made. Okay. And then this one is the one that's actually doing the stopping. Okay. I do want to give it a push. I want to see it happen. Push off. Always. Done. Does have a little bit of stuff in it. Not too much though. Here. No, it still lost all its stuff. And it's still derailed there. I mean, it derailed in a different place. I wonder... Here, we can kind of figure it out, I guess. I'm gonna construct another... Well, and we lost our junk. We want to be able to get down without losing the junk. So here, how about this? A lot of meat. We have so much of everything. Oh my god. We weren't, like, growing crops. Like, we're still barely growing crops. We're growing crops for, like, diversity. But we were surviving off of berries picked off the ground for so long. And llamas. Llamas and donkeys. So I decided I wanted to do wool instead of dealing with pigtails for cloth again in this fortress. So we have a whole bunch of wool-producing critters, which means we also have a lot of wool, a lot of meat. Okay. I'm gonna try building another track stop here with that setting and see if that actually makes things slower. Or not. If not, then we'll try it again with the other setting. Yeah, they're gonna come down here and grab all our trash and put it back in. Oh, but this is still set to push. I'm sure. Look at our kitchen, it's just ridiculous. 200 something alpaca meat, you know. 400 donkey meat. 400 donkey tallow. 700 guinea hen eggs. I haven't looked at this in a little while. 800 llama tallow. 100 llama kidneys. 3, and then this is my pride and joy. We are specifically growing whipvine, grinding it into flour, and using that for our prepared meals. We have 3,000 whipvine flour. Meanwhile, Fort has to consume cats to make it. Oh no. Hopefully that's going okay. Okay, we're gonna trade with our dwarf friends. See if we can get some of our fancy... Yeah. 10,000? There's gotta be an artifact in there. We still haven't set up artifact storage. It's all just sitting in our bins. Unless this is... No, yeah, there's definitely an artifact in that one. Must be in that one too. This looks fine. 6,000, that's probably just a lot. No, there's All these artifact figurines in my trade goods. This looks better. But it has a water skin in there, but that's fine. Okay. That's fine. And we'll open this. And we'll close this. And diplomacy. I am your liaison. I've come empowered to elevate this land. I mean, they keep elevating us, but our Baroness died, like, right after she was assigned. I do care about wood still. There isn't a whole lot that I'm demanding of the dwarves at the moment. And we can keep doing instruments. I think that's a good value exchange. Yeah, there's moral, herbalist, cancel store-owned item, too injured. It just does that all day, constantly. Jeez, look at all these masterpieces. We just have so much junk. All of our caged stuff. Need to figure out what to do with all our aged giant owls. Okay, give me all the wood, first of all. And then, yeah, they brought us a whole bunch of instruments and a bunch of leather. And nothing else. Cool. Let's do, like, one of each of these. I'll just grab the cheap ones, you know. Wow, that adds up quick. Can you train the giant owls? This may or may not turn into LOTR real quick. I don't think so. We specifically have been finding giant great horned owls. Pet value 500. So we could turn them into pets, but we couldn't turn them into, like, hunting animals. Which would be very cool. A giant great horned owl hunting animal would be very cool. I know I think there's a workshop mod. Like in the base vanilla game, most animals can't be hunting trained or war trained. It's like a small number of animals that can. But I believe there's a workshop mod that just makes you able to do with all the creatures. I was debating fiddling around with workshop mods like that at some point, but it just hasn't quite happened. Yeah, we have so much. We have so much. And I can just take a bunch of your leather, too. Why not? We go through leather. Trade. Oh, fine. There we go. Okay. I believe we still have room. Yeah, here's our leather stockpile. This is all looking fine. This is all looking fine. We have junkstone finally. Oh, why is there jet in here? You shouldn't have jet in here. Jet is the special one for making blocks. And all of our furniture, all of our wood. Good, 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 good. Okay. And this got made. Okay, so now let's see if that made any difference at all. It's probably filled with the exact same 5 items. Yep. Cool. And then we'll do push. See if that behaves any differently. Oh, just stopped. Okay. Well, there's the answer to that. That was the full over on the left-hand side, right? Okay, so then we're just gonna come in here and disassemble that track stop. And then what? Someone's gonna have to come and grab the minecart and put it back up there? That's fine. We could make pets out of the great horned owls, but that sounds really dangerous. Because when you train a wild animal, you don't get like a fully domesticated creature out of the process, right? Even if you're perfect at it, trained or tamed wild animals have a chance to... No, we're not. We're on pause. Have a chance to revert at any time. Not any time, but like... You're just gonna haul it there. That's fine. You know, it actually dumped itself. That's candy. And then you're gonna bring it back up. What was I saying? I mostly just don't want a bunch of, you know, mediocre trained giant great horned owls flying around in our fortress, just waiting to go, that dwarf looks tasty, and deciding to revert. I think that sounds like a disaster. But, you know, you could do that. Okay. I want that one to be removed at some point. There is also some digging that I want them to work on. These blueprints. Yeah. Because this is our, the beastways that go down to our second cave. Because I want to capture a beast that's in the second cave. I think we'll have to get back in there, that's fine. Oh, cavern dwellers. Jeez, that's loud. We haven't had that warning yet. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, are these axolotl people? Amphibian people. Those are cute. You're gonna get annihilated. Sorry to say. Values stoicism and introspection. Dead. Oh no. These poor amphibian creatures. Never missed with the training feature, only ever got some war dogs and hogs. That's cool. Also, I haven't played in about 2 years and figured the Steam version had added more mechanics for trained animals. Not a whole lot. The Steam version has... If you played 2 years ago, then the features of the game are going to look mostly familiar to you. The Steam version didn't add a whole lot in the way of features like that, like you would be thinking. It was mostly focused on making the game work and making it look nice in the UI and kind of stuff like that. Like currently, we're still waiting on adventure mode to be turned back on. We're expecting I believe an update later this year. We're expecting adventure mode to be included again, because right now it's just disabled in the Steam version. So they're still working on stuff like that. Also, another forgotten beast, because of course, this is a Where's cave 3? This is the bottom of cave 3. Can you fly? You have wings. Cave 3 is really interesting because it's super, super, super tall. So this is the very bottom. I believe there's even another Forgotten Beast up at the top. But that's like 50 levels away. Because this... Yeah, like... We're on 98. This cave goes up. This cave goes up. All the way. And then that's... Yeah, there's the other one. Seriously. Like, it's 70 to 80 levels for this one cave. And now there's 2 Forgotten Beasts. And I think they can both fly. Yeah. They both have wings, at least. So that's neat. Amphibian people are dying. But on the topic of features in this game, just the fact that workshop is enabled. Check out the workshop if you're looking for some some gameplayness. Stukos is throwing a tantrum. That's great. Is this our? This is our bone doctor. I don't know what's up with you. Starting a fist fight. As a soldier walks by. No, not you. But yeah, there's like total conversion mods in the workshop. There was I saw like a Pokemon thing in there. There's like I think there's a Lord of the Rings thing in there. Oh, and now we're loading up again. Okay. Biscuit. Yeah, so that got disassembled. So now let's do construct track stop, and we'll do this one here. Is that what I need to be doing? I guess we'll do that and see if that helps any. We'll change one thing at a time. Do scientific method. That's all fine. This will slowly get filled, but we're caught up on trash, so that's not too bad. Okay, so then this is getting dug. Very good. It's just a big spiral. We'll have to get rid of this, obviously. That's fine. I'm not sure why no one's built those. Shouldn't be anything preventing that, but whatever. And this is just really just a big fancy path for getting a beast from cave number 2 up into our Weber farm. And then it keeps going down to cave 3, but we'll wait to do all that. Merchants will be leaving, that's fine. Stukos is fighting because you're a jerk. Punches the performer. Are you attacking Moral? Who are you attacking? No, don't. Okay, I don't know where that's going on. I hope everyone's okay. That's fine. Okay. Well, that got made. Let's try pushing it again. It does have, like, 2 things in it, so we'll see if it spills. It did spill. But it spilled in a different spot. I mean, it was spilling here before, so I think that helped. What if we... gonna make this more friction? Here's the question in my mind. The the what's going on here question. Yeah, they're gonna grab that stuff, that's fine. With rollers, with things that add speed to minecarts, the roller will be running at a certain speed, and when a minecart gets to the roller, it just gains all of that speed. The minecart speed is set to the roller speed, and it goes off. I don't know if the track stops are the same way, where it's like, it reduces it to, you know, a set number, a set speed, or if it's just removing some amount of speed. Or are we still pushing? Let's let's not kill a dwarf here. We'll put more. Do that. Like, really, my question is, if I have 2 track stops directly adjacent to each other with the same friction amount, does the second one do anything? Or is it gains, you know, X amount of friction from the first one, and then that goes on to the second one, and it's already at that speed and just continues at the same speed? I don't actually know. I don't know how that works. Guess I could look. I don't know if the wiki says that specifically. Can be used to cancel a cart's momentum in order to slow or stop as it passes over the track stop. Might be necessary if a cart is pushed down a series of ramps. Yes. Track stop can cause a cart to automatically dump its contents. Yes. Let's see. Dwarves will never be able to fill a thing. Yes. Friction amount, dumping toggle, and dumping direction must be set before. Track stops can be linked to pressure plates or levers. I did not realize that. That's interesting. You could get fancy with a one-track system and some pressure plates that turn on and off rollers and track stops. I didn't even think of that. That sounds more complicated, though. Hello! How's it going? We're fiddling with minecarts. Trying to get it to not dump all its stuff as it gets pushed down this, this ramp here. How did your silk farm work out? Hasn't yet. We have a web spitter in the second cave, and I'm working on digging. Ooh. Okay. Oh, it got much further that time. Okay. That's a good sign, though. The fact that it doesn't slow down enough with this track stop is kind of telling me that multiple track stops in series will work. Let's do like this. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, there's a bunch of people here. Hello, welcome. Okay, so they're gonna grab all their junk and they're gonna push it back up. That's all fine. I want to make sure that the minecart can get all the way down to the bottom with its contents before turning the power part on. Okay, whoop, and just immediately pushed again. But it doesn't have anything in it this time. It's still derailed there. So we must just need multiple. Let's turn off our auto pushing, and so we can make sure that no one gets run over by a wild minecart. Let's see. As of 4705, friction and direction settings can be adjusted after it's been constructed. Stock can be queried to show the settings, but that's not how it works now. Maybe we can try that. Okay. And it has stuff inside, so let's see if it can hold its stuff. It did it! Kept going though. That's interesting. It must... this one was like a full friction situation, so maybe we'll just add like another. I just don't want it to go too fast, you know? Something like that. But now we just need to get the power going so that it can come back up. Could just come to a stop. Maybe? Interesting. Probably gonna want to have like... I'm gonna wish I had a wall here. Because if I can get it fast enough to get all the way up, then it's gonna like jump this track probably. I guess we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna say... No, not that. Let's say like 50% for now. Hey, what are you all doing? You're all socializing. Wow, look at all you. Look at all you. And a moral in here. Moral! No job. Sunk into depression. And are you still naked? Is that... You're still naked. Something about this dwarf, injured in such a way, between grasp and stand inability, he just can't clothe himself. Yeah, he's in an unfortunate position at this point. Like this is empty, right? I'm tempted to give it a... Well... 80k. In order to power this roller, all I need to do is attach this gear mechanism. And that'll, you know, attach one side to the other. All coming back to me, weaponized minecart and a lot of friendly fire. Yeah, only something you can pull off in Dwarf Fortress. Yeah. We may or may not have killed a named cat with our minecarts already, just in trying to figure out this much. do just want to see that this gets turned on, I guess. Spin thread times 28. Oh my god. We probably need to be just making clothing all the time now. Let's do like yarn caps. I'm gonna just do like 10 at a time. Yarn vest. Yarn sock. Yarn glove. And yarn trousers. I'll keep them busy for a second. Is cutting off limbs and beating your enemies with said limbs still a thing? Yeah. I don't know how you would do that on purpose outside of adventure mode. But I mean, all the Dwarf Fortress wackiness is still here. None of that based stuff has changed realistically. Okay. So now these rollers are on. And yeah. Now I don't want a dwarf to have to come down here and actually push the minecart. I want it to just come down, do its thing, and then move on, and then come back up to the top. I don't know if I do that by just removing this stop. I mean, realistically, I don't want it to stop. I just want it to dump its stuff at this location, which is a stop. Snooka's throwing a tantrum because of course. Okay, so this has literally one thing in it. Let's see if it can go down and do its thing. Oh, and see now it's stopped. Okay. Interesting. So we should get rid of one of these. I guess. Now you're gonna have to push that all the way back up to the top. Or just haul it up? Okay, sure, go for it. And they're just gonna go for it again. Yeah, okay. Let's crank this back up again so that someone can stand on the track and not get run over. But I am learning about how track stops work. I think it's not setting to a speed, it's removing an amount of speed. Okay. I'm wanting to keep an eye on our digging here. This is all working right. It's coming down. So I want a ramp here. And I'll assume that that is going to work. And same thing here. And we'll have to close it off with a wall. This playlist is Game Chops. You can see the actual song that's going on at the bottom corner there. But there's a this is mostly the work of DJ Cutman, is my understanding. Is it's just a bunch of game covers, lo-fi game covers. There's a YouTube playlist that's just like a live stream that's just constantly going. You can listen to all the same songs. And it's just amazing. It's big. It has a bunch of amazing music in it, and I love it. And it's free to stream. Like the people behind it actively encourage this situation. Like I'm allowed to do this. I'm not being sneaky and hoping that no one figures out that I'm streaming this music. This is something that they encourage and want to happen. So I'm happy to oblige. I want to ramp here, right? I don't know why these just haven't happened, but you know, that's fine. This all got dug though. Bunch of quartzite for us now. And this all got dug down. Perfect. So this is our second cave, and this is where our web slinger is gonna come from ultimately. He's right there. Okay. Vision loss, interesting. But that means we need to make this a little bit safe. So we're gonna put a gate here. Something like that. And then maybe some cage traps? Like, obviously the Forgotten Beast won't be affected by cage traps, but I don't want any Crundles sneaking in behind it. Please tell me that this is your refuse pile and not some messed up battlefield. Oh, you mean this? Sorry. What's going on here is that we discovered our caves and then kind of just closed them and let them be. So everything that you see on the ground here is the result of critters wandering onto the map and Forgotten Beasts dealing with them. You can see all of our amphibian people just got annihilated here. Yeah, I'm okay with not directly dealing with the cave critters in this fortress, considering the saga that we underwent in the previous fortress. Like, seriously, literally 200 fish people in a tree on a single tile at a time. Ugh. Just remembering back to it. I'm okay with not repeating that. So I'm letting the Forgotten Beasts keep the population down. Kind of on purpose. Okay, so did this get finished? Not ugh, glug. Blub. We'll also put a gate here to kind of control our creature movement. And then this whole setup, did these all get linked? I think these are all linked. I think this is how I want it to be. I'll probably just close that one. I think we're getting close to trying to catch another Forgotten Beast here. Awfully nervous about that. Okay, but we were working on this spot down here. This, yeah, remove. Please remove. Performer has slipped into depression. Yeah. Look at all those clothes have been made already. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's all fine. That's all fine. Oh, and on the topic of things that are new to the Steam version, but not like, you know, features, and this isn't even technically the game, but I'm using DF Hack, which if you've played before, you've known has been around for quite a while. DF Hack itself is on Steam now, which is mind-blowing to me, but what that means is that you have Steam and DF Hack, or Dwarf Fortress and DF Hack on Steam. The two of them just auto-update now. Like, I don't have to manually reinstall DF Hack every time they patch. It's just updated through Steam. Mind blown every time it happens. But it's very nice. Cannot reach site. I assume they'll figure that out. We've also had, you know, not a whole lot of activity on our surface right now. I'm kind of, you know, always kind of grateful for it, but curious. Something's gonna happen, I'm sure. I just saw some stuff fall. That's funny. And there's our patroller. You have your stuff? You do! People have been so much better about actually taking bolts. Very good. Well, that's right, we were gonna move this bridge. Do something like... I mean, that's fine, realistically. You're all having fun. Still waiting on someone to remove this. Not sure what's going on there. And we're saving again. We are moving so fast. If you're new to me streaming this fort, we've been cooking, like FPS wise. We're at our population cap. We have a 1x1 embark, and I've capped our FPS at 50, and we've just been at 50 this whole time. We're in year like 12 now. Just ridiculous. Pixel art looks familiar. Did they hire one of the tile set creators? Yes. There was a handful of people. It's not all of the stuff in this version was made specifically for this version. They didn't just take stuff from one of the tile sets, but they worked directly with a couple of artists. And I want to say there was some drama like mid-development. There was someone who was doing a bunch of art, and then they said no. They found some other people. I don't know the whole story there. Vile Force of Darkness. Hooray! Are these goblins? Dwarves? Where are they? Oop! Here they are. They're goblins, and there's quite a few of them this time. This isn't just 6 goblins. But I'm seeing copper. Iron breastplate, iron bow, leather. Okay. Well, time for some action, I guess. I'm gonna turn on our civilian alert. Okay. Oh, I can, yeah, stream avatars is also cool. I can give you like a bunch of stars. Jump for the stars. It doesn't do anything for you, but you can do that. So I'm gonna tell the ranged squad to defend the upper gatehouse. And I'm going to tell the melee squad to sit in the middle of the courtyard. Does that seem to work? I'm curious if any of them are going to climb our wall. I'm also curious how many we're going to get. It's going to be a bunch. It's going to be a bunch. We got a lot of goblins. Lots of goblins! Okay. Well, none of them are trying to climb my walls yet. There's... Oh, geez. Hi! I told you to defend here. Why are you going that way? You're just gonna get into a crossbow fight. Oh, but look! Perfect! Standing inside! This is even, like, got a roof and a locked hatch and everything, and you're just shooting. Shooting! And we've spotted some thieves trying to get in here. Cool. That face when miners have to remove the last wall tile with underground rivers, forgotten beasts, and demons behind it. We're gonna try that. And just I mean, after the goblins are taken care of, I guess. Hopefully, wow, they've already built that bridge. I didn't link it up to a lever, obviously. I'm gonna see if we can get some goblin kills with our ballistas here. Let's go ahead and pull this. That'll raise this one. We have some weapons traps here and some cage traps here. I'm curious if they'll actually work for us. Hopefully they're helpful. And where's our other... I swear someone was patrolling. Maybe they're already back in here. Yeah, look, they're just shooting down. Now we're chasing thieves around the courtyard. This is perfect. Yeah, and they're just shooting down on them. And now that's closed. So now we can just, like, shoot fish in barrel. Let's do our choke points. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna even say, like, fire at will. Now, in theory, our bridges here are all gonna raise. We're also gonna have fun with our... Okay, well, they all raised, but then they all ended up in different places. That's fine. What I want... Oh, there is one here. What I want is for all of these long bridges to raise, and then you're just trapped in this one tile-wide corridor with a ballista pointed at you. That's the idea here. So I want to see... Like, now there's only one... there's only one here. But I want to see someone fire this ballista at him. Now you're... What are you? You're just freaking out? Because now they can't get in. Yeah. I'm liking this. I'm liking this setup. They all... There was a bunch here, wasn't there? Maybe not. I don't know if we flung any up into the air. Oh! Someone tried to climb up and just got hit by the weapon trap there. That was perfect. And then did we kill that one? I didn't see it happen. Elite Wrestler, Marksdorf, Axe Lord. Elite Wrestler strikes the moment in the head, yes. Our soldiers are very good right now. I'm very happy with them. Goblin Crossbowman loses hold of the copper helm. What games do I enjoy aside from Dwarf Fortress? Quite a few. We recently finished my first playthrough of Sekiro. Not last weekend, but the weekend before. I have now officially beaten Sekiro. That was so fun. Do a lot of... I had done a lot of Elden Ring. I haven't done Elden Ring much recently, but we were doing Elden Ring Randomizer for a bit, because that's bonkers and a lot of fun. Mostly during the week, on Mondays and Thursdays, I've been doing Dwarf Fortress pretty consistently, and then on the weekends I try to toss in something different. So just this last weekend we started Aliens Dark Descent, which, oh look, they're just gonna leave. They just want out. And look, we can just fire on them from here. This is perfect. I'm so happy with these defenses. Yeah, they're just gonna all limp off now. They're done. They have no interest. Oh, that was so good. We've had a couple of flawless sieges like that. Now that our defenses are really established. And like, our entire range squad is there. Our melee squad is here. 3, 4, 5. Everyone responded to the call. No one died. No civilians wandered out here. You're witnessing flawless Dwarf Fortress action. Okay, now you're just gonna keep walking the wall. Oh, but I just started Aliens Dark Descent, which I did not know that game was coming out until I saw it on Steam. It was like, oh, what's this? And then it turns out it's like an XCOM style Aliens game where you're controlling a little squad of Marines and trying to run around not getting murdered by aliens, like the Aliens universe aliens, xenomorphs and such. And it's good, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Come by on Saturday and you'll see some of that. I'm excited to go back to that. I'm gonna unforbid all of our corpses, and we'll deal with the trash. I'm so impressed with us right now. Not to toot my own horn, but we've seen what things can look like when they're not working. Very different to the last fortress where important dwarves kept getting murdered. Yeah. I mean, we're getting to the point here where all of our civilians are really good at something. Like, look at this. Legendary fighter, legendary discipline, legendary overseer, legendary ex-dwarf, legendary shield user. Like, I am way invested in all of our dudes now. Like before, it was like, oh no, we lost 3 of our soldiers, toss in 3 more recruits and give them their armor, hope they survive the next goblin. But now I care about them. We have like legendary clothers. Like you. Legendary clother. Oh, our waterfalls have run dry. That's a thing that happens, but it's early winter, so we're frozen, but I can refill from here. My waterfall refill is a little janky, but not too bad, I guess. Hey look, another forgotten beast. A huge blob composed of vomit. Has round shell, undulates rhythmically, beware its deadly dust. Where the heck are you? This is number 3. Oh no. Okay. Fight! It's vomit versus... just a dinosaur, I guess. Did it fly? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, what, you're just gonna coexist now? Can't get murdered when you're an immortal necromancer that's hiding in a 2x2 room behind a wall. It's very true. There's a couple things that we haven't really seen in these live streams yet. We've seen some necromancers, but we haven't had any citizen necromancers, which is kind of interesting. kind of surprising. There's a certain immortal sneaky thing that hasn't shown up yet. I'm trying not to spoil things that haven't shown up. Dealt with plenty of demons in the last fortress. We've seen a couple of were creatures, but we've gotten very lucky with them. We haven't seen what can happen. We haven't seen the way those go wrong. And that's pure luck. I don't think we've seen a were creature in this fortress. I think we had 2 in the previous fortress. And that was pure luck that we got out of that unscathed. Did the other one die? I guess I don't see it anymore. Okay. Cool. Oh, we're filling... I need to... Keeping an eye on... all this. Oh, I need to pull this one twice. That's right. I tried to get fancy with automating this, and it didn't quite work. So now we're just doing it manually, but I have to override the automatic stuff, whatever. That's really what I love it. Don't have to know anything, just embrace the madness and pretty fort designs. It's true. Oh, we're paused. Yeah, that's kind of my hope, is that you don't really need to know all the intricacies. I can know all the stuff about like what buttons to press, but here we're just watching the story of the fortress unfold. And I only have so much control over it. Okay, so now that's gonna just do a little bit of water, but then I'm gonna pull this to drain a bit of our auxiliary reservoir into our waterfall system. Because we have waterfalls going through our central stairwell, but it's a closed loop, but it loses water slowly, so we're just introducing more water to that closed loop, and then we'll close it back off again. I just need to keep an eye on it so I don't murder people. Tried to play and got overwhelmed, then I searched for streamers and Unchatter was lovely. Oh, thank you. Soaking it in slowly. Try playing again soon. I mean, it's intimidating, but the best way is to just go for it. Losing is fun. Like, you're not gonna get things perfect. I'm not gonna get things perfect, as you have seen time and time again. Even if you know what's going on, stuff is gonna happen. And there's only so much you can do. Like, dealing with the fallout of mistakes and weird things happening is like the whole game. That's really, really why I enjoy it. Like, you can't really play this game perfectly. I find that refreshing. Is there a way to start with a fortress instead of a patch of ground? Yes. You can reclaim. Basically, when you start, you generate a world, and the civilizations kind of do all their own thing, and they make their own fortresses during world gen. And if a fortress is made and then is like conquered or, abandoned, or, any of the many reasons why a fortress becomes not a fortress anymore, you are allowed to reclaim those sites. And yeah, the only caveat is that the fortresses that World Gen makes don't make a whole lot of sense. They're very strange looking fortresses. We should, I want to do that at some point. I think that's a cool thing to do. It'd be a cool thing to show off. So we might do that someday. Maybe the next fortress, but who knows when that will be. Since I'm so happy with this one. You can see our automatic ones kind of going off and on there. Yeah, this seems... I think we're good there. So let's close this again. Pull. No, just the once. And then I'll pull this as well. Somehow I love the vibe of reclaiming forests despite the basic layouts. The vibe is very cool, I agree. Just the fact that you're coming to a site that has like history already. Some sort of like something has already happened there. Maybe there's a forgotten beast hiding, and you have to deal with it. Or there's like a necromancer tower nearby. We've gotten lucky with that. We have not had to deal with an actual zombie siege. We've only dealt with like some zombies. If you look at our world map, I was just checking that this morning. We are here. There is a tower way up here. 4 days travel. I think we're far enough away that that's not a real danger, but it is a little close for comfort. But now our waterfalls are all set. Oh, no, we're tossing goblins. Okay, where's our minecart? I didn't see it do its thing. Aha. It's doing this. Does it just not have enough speed? Okay. So that's not enough, clearly. Let's do this. And you don't have anything in you, obviously. So clearly this was full when it was pushed, and I don't see anything on the ground. So that's a good sign. I think that part worked at least. I like how I want to eventually I want to do like another minecart situation here, so that we can toss things into the incinerator from the surface. Oh, you don't need to be there. But the fact that we're hauling goblins down into the kitchen so we can toss them down the trash chute is kind of funny. I said remove that. Let's link goblin soup. Yes. I'm gonna link one of these mechanisms to a lever. There was something, right? Spare lever. This is minecart power. And we'll put that here. Some reviews on Steam talk about FPS issues, and yet here you are still running the game on 50, as you mentioned earlier. I mean, it's way dependent on all the factors. Like my last Fortress, I was having issues, but it was the same issues that you had in the non-Steam version of Dwarf Fortress. So I think those reviews are people just not being familiar with Dwarf Fortress. This is just gonna keep doing this, isn't it? Yeah. Like last Fortress, we were doing a 4x4. We had 200 dwarves. The caves were open. We had gigantic haunted minecart. We had gigantic waves of cavefish people coming in at any one time, and it was getting bogged down. We were at 10 to 15 frames for a while. So it can definitely happen. I've been careful about this fortress. So we have a lower population cap. I've lowered the siege population caps. We're on a smaller embark, obviously. I'm doing my best to get rid of all the garbage. We're putting in a bunch of doors to break line of sight whenever possible, because that helps too. Those are all factors. But all that being said, Currently, the current version of Dwarf Fortress that's out on Steam is, you know, under the hood it's the same as the non-Steam version was previously, so it has all those same kinds of issues. But they've also brought in another code person to help, like unprecedented. Another person who isn't Tarn or Zach is seeing the Dwarf Fortress code right now. And I've heard reports that the current, non-release, the current like test version, has seen some very significant FPS increases. I haven't done it personally. I can't speak to how significant those are, but it sounds like they've fixed a lot of those issues. Okay, let's just pull the lever. And now there's a bunch of, yeah. So now this should disengage the power. There. And now it stops. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna remove... I know that rollers can have like a length. Yeah, go on. I don't know if I need to remove this one and just make a longer one, or if I can just add multiple. Let's try adding multiple. Rollers. And yes. I'm just gonna do like this. Now there's some more mechanisms and ropes. And I'm gonna go ahead and... I wish I could just pause a route. It's gonna fill up again. It's fine. Oh, no, because people are gonna be standing on the tracks to be doing stuff. Let's just do this. And it definitely won't go anywhere. Even with improved coding in mind, simulating so many events at once is going to slow down the game eventually. True. Very true. There's only so much the game can do. But it sounds like they've made some significant improvements on the back end. So I'm excited to see how that works and how much that does work in practice. Because it sounds like there's a couple of things that they've found that can make, like, without changing how the game works, just changing how information is organized on the back end. Sounds like that's had a pretty big impact. Oh, we want to go down to here and finish this. Oh, look, another Snoo struck. Mudu Snoozloo. A towering three-eyed crocodile. But where is poisonous gas? Where are you? You're up here. Oh, have fun. The one that was here previously is like made of amber or something. Yeah. Did you both just die? Did you both just kill each other? Wow, that's cool. Yeah, Doc was nasty. The messianic snail. Oh dear. Look at that. Wow. Wow. So I think the previous one killed the new one, but got poisoned and then died. Harvest their corpses. I don't even know if I want to go in here. This is mangled yellow zircon. Yeah, okay. So the one was made of zircon. So there's actual forgotten beast zircon. Worth 0. King Shore's the Messianic Snail. Yeah, is there anything I can do with that? That's very interesting. Oh, but we were looking down here. Because this needs to be linked, yeah. And then gonna be bit before they finish all that. That's fine. Lever. I think I've used the bulk of my lever. No, there's still a handful. Okay. So this is gonna be cave to the gate. And this is yeah, I think that's. So then this links to here. And then this one links here. And the rest of these, that one needs to be linked, that's for sure. Was all web farm. It's just a lever. Beastways upper access. Right, okay, that's right. Where was I just? Jeez, this is so many levers. Web farm bypass, minecart power, web farm trap access. Cave 1 gate trap left. I think that is... yeah, I had a different gate set up in here. That's one of the things that I'm iterating on here. So I think that is now... spare lever. Leave one trap right. I think we want to link to this one. And this is linked? No, this isn't linked. Definitely need to link that one. Cave 1 gate trap backup. I think that's anything. Cave trap top. Yeah. And this links to that one. So many levers in one room. Imagine having to close the gate during an invasion but accidentally hitting the light switch. You just hear the garbage disposal going on in the room next door. And yeah, I tend to just put them all in one point. Right, so that one's that. This one's... This can be something else. And that's getting linked. This one is for this one. This needs to be linked. Bottom access. Right, yep. This one. Rock salt cabinet has been toppled by a ghostly metal crafter. Zon. When did we lose Zon? I think that's... oh no, that's been a ghost for a little while. Zon. Okay. We should probably dig out some more tomb areas. That's a lot of stuff. We're making stuff. Cancel shear, that's all fine. Cancels drink, too depressed. Let's look this way. Linked very quickly. And that one. Trap top, trap bottom, bottom access, below access. Captain has been possessed. But I'll give them something to work on at least. And then how's our... It's being filled, but that's fine because it's not going to ever depart currently. And then... Still waiting on this to be made. That's fine. We'll just give them a chance to catch up on all that. And a lever that works. Cool. And of course, Catton is possessed, so you're not going to become a legendary leather crafter out of this. Muttering. Did you literally just grab a single piece of leather for this artifact? Okay. Really going for it, though. Let there be peace throughout the world. Pretty satisfied with a lot of this fortress. I usually end up pretty sprawling, but having a small embark has forced me to be efficient in ways that I haven't had to before, and it's been really fun. Controlling an entire mountain is really cool, but this has also been really cool. I do recommend. Look how much food. This is all food, this is all food, and this is all food. Catton has created a donkey leather cloak. He claims it. Okay. Is it any good? Look here. Watchful slaughter. It is a cloak. On the item is an image of a rubber tree. You can have that one, Catton. That one's all yours. Just don't complain if it gets stolen by a goblin. It's just a random iron bow. Human scholar. Bath through omen bowels. Night, JM. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. I have been having a great fun here. This was a good. I don't know what to call it. I don't know. It was a Monday, and now Monday's better. You're hauling a book. You're just hanging out here. You can get in, right? Oh, our door's still closed. I never opened our door. Oops. Let's let the scholar in. But I wanna see the book. 48-page guide entitled Before the City, authored by Libash, concerns the town Rumored Tongs. Okay. There we go. Oh, now it's letting all the visitors in. Oh, Zolban. We've seen Zolban before. Welcome, welcome. We should open this too. Oh, hey, ghost. Oh. Careful when letting scholars in. We've been doing okay so far. Stukos is our tantrumer right now. Currently just reading quietly in the library. What was I? Ghost. That's what I'm doing. Ghost, ghost, ghost. Also, hi. Slab. Where's my... Have we not made our fancy slab yet? No. Come on. These engrave. Worse if they start spreading claptrap about free thought and that daily executions are immoral and unjustifiable. We'll burn those books. Is no one going to come do this? People shouldn't have that many jobs unless they all just went outside to grab the trash. Yeah. I had the front door closed for so long that now they also want to come out and grab all of the trash. That's fine though. As you do. And they're still filling our minecart here. Did this get done? No, we're still waiting on all this. That's fine though. What was this? This was a test thing. This is all defunct. Yeah. So daily executions are immoral, but Grandpa Dwarf bullying people because he drowned in a local pond is okay. I mean, it's not encouraged. Well, you're gonna do that. Okay, fine. We have mechanics, right? I don't even think mechanics is a restricted labor at this point. Yeah. Much as I want to hate ghosts, are just too funny. They're usually mostly harmless. I've had a couple of mishaps because of ghosts. In the last fortress, we had a squad in the caves trying to deal with some cavefish people, because that was happening constantly. But we like just dealt with a handful of cavefish people, and I told people to station like at the water's edge basically, and right then a ghost just popped out and scared a dwarf into jumping into the water and dying. Just surprise, and then dead. And then I like couldn't recover that corpse and had to like engrave for that one. It was great. Okay, still waiting on this, but someone's working on it. Also still waiting on these to be done. Also tempted to just tell them to go ahead and start digging the rest of this down to cave 3. Not that we need it right now, but, I mean, digging jobs are good. Might as well get it done if they're not doing anything else. My miners might be set to be only miners as well. Maybe I'll revert them back. Some arc levels of instinct. Ah, danger. Better run into the ocean filled with death. No joke. Dwarves have a very interesting sense of fleeing towards safety sometimes. Yeah, you have fun in there. We still have our Weber. Maybe? Oh, there you are. Abaku. Oh, you were so scary. "95 kills. Jeez. You're just going for it. Cool. How about these? That one's linked. That one's linked. Right, and then the rest of this is fine. You are linked. You are linked. You are linked. You are linked. Cool. Let's go ahead and pull this one. Those are the ones that we don't need to be open. Okay. Debating if I'm going to attempt to catch the beasts today. I usually end at the top of this next hour. I usually been doing like 3-hour streams. I don't want to get myself into a situation where I have to go super long because there's a forgotten beast running around in our fortress. Because that's what happened last time. We are essentially there. I told this to get pulled, right? Oh, it might have been flipped the other way. Oh, please. Okay. Morale is depressed. Now, that one's linked. This one is linked. And this all goes down. Oh, there's like some this stuff. Okay. And this actually is a functional thing, so that's nice. Just want to finish that wall. And this is our incinerator. We can close that off too. Pretty sure. Hopefully I don't trap anyone down there. And this keeps going down. That all seems fine. That should be fine. Not sure why these didn't happen, but I also don't care that much. Goodbye, cat. Yeah, okay. And that should be it. Once this one gets done. This is what I'm waiting on, ultimately. But this is already all... Jeez. we're saving again. Look at that. It's already spring again. Yeah, geez, that all got dug already. I'm not gonna... we'll eventually want gates and stuff in here too, but I don't care right now, so... Mostly just wanted to get the Cave 2 stuff going. This, realistically, is the only one I care about. And in theory, someone is... maybe working on it. How's our minecart stuff going? Still waiting. Yeah, labor. We have 2 legendary miners who are locked to mining. We don't need that many. That. Woodcutter, sure. We don't have any hunters. We don't need any hunters. Legendary planter, yeah. You don't need to be locked to that. That's really what I'm looking for. I don't want to over-designate... skilled engraver. A morals and a dabbling engraver. Are you going to actually succeed in completing a job if I give you that task? When we have a Grandmaster Weaponsmith, wow. Kinda nice. Oh, here's mechanics. Of course, I totally missed. Because I was trying to train up a good mechanic so that we could make masterwork mechanisms, because that factors into weapon traps. That's what we were doing. But now we have masterwork mechanisms. It's our mayor, even. I'm gonna say... those are both miners. Who wants to be a mechanic? Everyone is dabbling. Everyone is dabbling. Chief Medical Dwarf. Manager. Broker. Whatever. Mechanisms have to be masterwork. They don't have to be. The only time the quality of a mechanism matters, as far as I'm aware, is in weapon traps, because the quality of the mechanism factors into the attack roll of the weapon itself. So like a weapon trap with a masterwork mechanism, in theory, hits targets more frequently than a mechanism with no quality to it. So I specifically tried to get a handful of masterwork mechanisms on hand, specifically for weapon traps, and then I can use all the other garbage ones for like cage traps. Cage traps don't care. Traction benches, all those other uses of mechanisms don't really care, but for weapon traps, I think it does matter. And I'm just gonna say everybody does this, because right now I don't care, and I just want these things to happen. Yeah, here we go. What were you doing? Okay. Okay, someone's coming. then you're probably going down to... Yeah, hauling mechanism, perfect. Okay. There we go, there we go. So it's part of the same machine. Well, it seems like it's receiving power, or it can receive power. Let's go ahead and pull this. Just random bats in our mine tracks. Okay. I want to turn the rollers on and... Yeah, it says it's active. I want to give this a push and see if that helps us at all. Extra power. This is only 2/3 full. That's ridiculous. You can fit so much stuff. You can fit so much garbage in this bad boy. Anyway, we're gonna push off west when... Yeah, just push off west immediately always. That'll just push it. Yeah, okay. Okay. And it's off. It's just full of goblin hands. Okay. I'm just gonna go frame by frame to make sure that nothing terrible happens here. Oops. Interesting. It still has all of its contents. That's interesting. It totally jumped the track, but it went back to where it should be. And didn't spill anything. Okay, so then it's gonna come by. And it's gonna dump. Whoop. Goodbye, goblin corpses. And then it's gonna gain speed. Boop, 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 boop. And see if it makes it up this hill. Nope. Jeez. How much does it need? I wonder if I need to put rollers like on the ramps. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Well, let's turn off that power for now. I mean, we got rid of our trash, at the very least. Even this not working perfectly is being very helpful. Okay. Well, and we jumped the track here. I find that surprising. Can I build track stops on ramps? Blocked this location. No. Did you just see it go by? Wow. Okay. So let's fix that. Push off when full. Yeah, that's fine. Also, why did the music stop? At the end, did we reach the end of the playlist? It's like a 40-hour playlist. How the heck would I fix that? Unless it just needs another stop here? I can't really... Can't really change this without changing everything. I was worried it meant we were coming up on a boss fight. The music gets all atmospheric. Let's do that. Ugh, I have no idea. There's some trial and error, in case you haven't been able to tell. How are we doing here? You're hauling stone, okay. Oh, because they're gonna go into here and grab all of these rocks. Whatever. But these got made. That's still waiting on a cage. Then I don't have a real easy way of opening this wall from safety, do I? I think someone's just gonna have to run. We'll have some bait. We're probably gonna be resigning a dwarf to terrible fate. We do it that way. But if a dwarf could manage to outrun the Forgotten Beast up this whole pathway, up through here and into here, then we could let a dwarf out, in theory, and close the door behind it. That's an awful long run. I don't have much hope for someone making that. Is Moma's in here? They're all enjoying themselves. Here's Moma's. No, that's a different Moma's. Moral, that's right. Moral is sleeping. And our junk stone stockpile is full, so in theory people won't be needing to go down there too many more times to grab more stuff. What's all this? River spirits. Wow. What are river spirits made from? I don't remember explicitly making river spirits. List of alcohol. Sort by alphabet. Where? River spirits. Oh, from rope reed. Are we brewing our rope reed? That's not for brewing. Rope reed. We are. Let's save our rope reed for paper, because that's what it's for. Thank you. River ghosts. No thank you. I'm good. Okay, I think our Forgotten Beast capture attempt will happen next time. What else could river spirits be made of? What if we brew a spirit to make spirits? Does that work? Not really. I am curious what the solution is here, though. I could... Can I make rollers on ramps? There's something... Minecarts has a whole dang Wikipedia page, so I don't know all the intricacies. Needs ground or near machine. I don't think I could just build a roller on a ramp. It's like a wooden minecart too. I don't think it's gonna get much lighter. Is it moral? It's moral. Still depressed. Okay, well, I think we're at a stopping point. You mean to tell me that you don't have a PhD in dwarven minecart technology? I sure don't. Minecarts are one of those things that I generally avoided previously, just because I haven't found many, like, situations where they're really useful. And now, of course, now I've found a situation where they're really useful. It's this one. But I don't have a whole lot of experience with it to draw upon, so... You're watching the learning experience with the minecarts. The minecarts and the web farm. Those are two things that people do somewhat frequently that I haven't done much of. So I'm learning as I go. So far it's not too bad. I hope this Forgotten Beast doesn't kill us. Very useful if you're looking for tools to turn invaders into paste. I've heard that. Like minecart shotguns? I've never done that before. They sound terribly effective. There's also, the fact that we have magma, but it's so far down. It's on like negative 100? Is that what it was? Yeah, like negative 110 versus the surface at 50. We're not going to be able to make a pump stack that high. Pretty sure. Oh, Moma's is Tantramin. Again. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Oh, you're a Tantramin soldier even. Uh-oh. Do you need to be retired? Legendary Spear Dwarf. I don't want you to... No! Stop! Stop! No! No! Just... The craft dwarf grabs the hen by the wings. Stop it. Stop it. Oh no. No. Dude, Momas. Dudette, sorry. Oh, you're a legendary spear dwarf. And you're throwing a tantrum. Stop. Someone stop this person. Is this not justice? Yeah. That's not even the same. Legendary spear folk are known for that, I guess. Oh my god. Meditate on animals. Are you kidding me? You mean like the one that you just murdered? Guinea hen. Stop it. For real, stop it. Who's this naked person? Oh, that's baby. Baby. That's fine, I guess. Someone's already grabbed the corpse. My god. And now you're just fine. Still haggard, obviously. I started a fist fight. I feel regret. I hope so. You just murdered a hen. For no reason. For no reason. Arab is sleeping in the library. That's cool. How are we on books now? I'm curious. Still 14? Okay, well, that was cool. I think this is where we wrap up for the day. no real big cliffhangers, but I think next stream we're gonna be able to go right in and try to capture our forgotten beast and bring it to our web farm and do that whole thing. I think we're gonna be able to start that like kind of right at the start of the next stream. And then we'll keep iterating on the minecart situation. I just want it to be able to come up on its own. Like, it's 90% useful to not have power and just have them guide it manually. It's still very useful to do that. But I want it. I want the power. I need the power. I need it to be all automatic and perfect. And yeah. We'll see if it's possible. We'll see if we have enough power to even make it work. Because I'm not going to make more windmills for this. If the return on investment is just saving one dwarf having to push the cart up. We could even set it so that we push down and then someone has to guide it back up. We wouldn't even have to guide it down if we got all the speed stuff figured out. So we'll see. Maybe we give up on powered return, but I mean, other than that, the minecarts are working. It is getting rid of our trash very effectively. Might even just go ahead and dig the tunnel for our surface minecart incinerator situation, and just assume that that's not going to be powered situation, and just and just assume that it's going to be a push thing, because that will still help us get rid of all of the corpses on the surface. It's just not as fancy. Which is fine, but you know, I mean, I want it to be fancy. But functional is also good. Practical is also good. Practical is also a goal, I guess. Anyway, I am rambling. This is the end of the stream. Come by on Thursday, same time. We're gonna resume from exactly this point. If you're unfamiliar, I've just been running these fortresses completely on stream. I'll do some blueprinting and planning off stream, but the entirety of this fortress's existence is on YouTube. If you want to go check it out, if you want to see all the stuff that's happened so far, it's there. It's there for you to see. And if you want to go see our previous fortress, Capital Elder Rings, it's also on YouTube. So of varying quality. I've been slowly getting better at streaming as I go, so don't be surprised if things are worse as you go further back, but you know, that's how that works. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. I do enjoy having people chilling with me as I do this. I'm going to be playing this game anyway because it's fun and the music is good. But I always appreciate having people chill with me. So come by on Thursday. We'll do it all again. So hope you have a great rest of your week. Hope everything goes good, and I hope you stay kind.